Do you ever wonder how pro people speak, what talent they have in their mouth, communication? Then, welcome to this video and know things that only 1% knows about it. Words. They shape nations. They inspire revolutions. They build empires. And sometimes they tear them down. From the echoing chambers of ancient Greece, where philosophers debated the meaning of truth, to the glowing screens of our modern world, where every message competes for a few seconds of attention. The ability to speak with confidence, clarity, and power has always separated leaders from followers. This is the art of speaking like a pro. Chapter 1. The essence of professional speech. Speaking like a professional isn't just about sounding good. It's about being heard, felt, and remembered. A professional speaker doesn't merely use words. They use tone, rhythm, silence, and emotion to move the listener. When Steve Jobs introduced the iPhone, he didn't just present a product. He told a story. When Martin Luther King Jr. said, "I have a dream," he didn't just state a belief, he painted a vision that still echoes across generations. The secret? They didn't speak to impress. They spoke to connect. Chapter 2. The power of presence. Before a word is even spoken, your body speaks. A confident posture, shoulders back, head high, tells the audience, "I'm here, and I believe in what I'm saying." Professional speakers understand that communication begins before conversation. When you walk into a room, when you stand behind a podium, when you meet someone's eyes, that's where your speech truly begins. Your presence is your first sentence. Make it strong, make it steady, make it silent, but powerful. Chapter 3. The voice, your instrument of influence. Your voice is not just sound, it's emotion, energy, and identity. To speak like a pro, you must own your voice. Control your pace. Slow down when the message matters. Speed up when excitement builds. Pause when you want hearts to catch up with your words. A pause is not emptiness, it's power. Every great orator knows this truth. The silence between words often speaks louder than the words themselves. Practice your pitch, the highs and lows, the whispers and roars. Because the human ear doesn't remember monotony. It remembers music in speech. Chapter 4. The art of simplicity. There is genius in simplicity. Professional speakers don't drown their audience in complicated language. They make the complex simple. They turn information into imagination. Albert Einstein once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." To speak like a pro, you must first understand deeply. Then express clearly. A professional speaker doesn't try to sound intelligent. They try to make others feel intelligent. Chapter 5. Storytelling, the heartbeat of communication. Every professional speaker is, at heart, a storyteller. Because facts inform, but stories transform. Imagine two people explaining the same idea. One lists data, numbers, and bullet points. The other shares a real story about struggle, triumph, and lesson learned. Who do you remember? Always the storyteller. Stories are how the human brain remembers, feels, and relates. That's why every great speech carries a narrative, a journey from problem to possibility. Whether you're giving a business presentation, leading a classroom, or speaking on a stage, remember, every word should pull the listener forward, like a thread weaving through their mind. Chapter 6. Emotion, the secret ingredient. Emotion is the soul of speech. No one remembers what you said, they remember how you made them feel. Professional speakers allow emotion to guide their tone, not overpower it. They let their passion show, not through shouting, but through authentic energy. Think of Barack Obama's calm conviction. Think of Oprah Winfrey's warmth. Think of Morgan Freeman's timeless calm. Each one uses emotion not to dominate, but to connect. Because emotion is not weakness in speech, it is strength with purpose. Chapter 7. Listening, the forgotten skill. To speak like a pro, first learn to listen like one. Great communicators are not just good talkers. They are sensitive observers. They notice faces in the audience, the silent nods, the confused expressions. They adjust in real time. Listening is how a speaker becomes human. It turns a one-way speech into a two-way connection. And that's what separates a professional speaker from someone merely delivering words. Chapter 8. Practice the invisible effort. Every flawless speech hides hours of invisible work. What seems natural is rehearsed. What feels spontaneous is crafted. Professional speakers practice not until they get it right, but until they can't get it wrong. They record themselves, observe their gestures, analyze their tone, and refine every line. Because mastery is not talent. It's repetition with purpose. Behind every effortless speaker lies effort, polished until it shines invisible. Chapter 9. The modern world of speaking. Today, the stage has changed. It's not just auditoriums and microphones anymore. It's podcasts, YouTube videos, virtual meetings, and reels. Yet, the core remains the same. Your voice, your message, your authenticity. Speaking like a pro in the digital era means adapting the old wisdom to new platforms. Look at the camera as you once looked at the crowd. Speak to one person, not a million. Because connection is not about numbers, it's about presence. Chapter 10. The legacy of words. At the heart of it all, speaking like a pro isn't about perfection. It's about impact. You don't have to sound like a news anchor. You don't have to be born with charisma. You just have to be real, clear, and committed. Because when your words come from truth, they carry weight beyond applause. They change hearts, inspire action, and sometimes even change lives. So the next time you stand before an audience, take a breath, feel your purpose, and speak, not to impress, but to express. Because your voice is your power. This is not just about speaking well. This is about speaking with purpose. This is how you speak like a pro. Similarly, you can also with lessons from this video and by practicing to speak like pro can make well in speaking. With this, that's all for this video. Subscribe if you wanted to learn such valuable things. Share to those who hustling to speak properly. Thank you.